What's up, everybody? It is April 20th, about 7:30 in the evening. Thought I'd give y'all a quick update. Um, First of all, if you're new to my channel, hey y'all, it's Aisha, otherwise known as Miss Champagne. Welcome to the Champagne Homestead. I live in Zone 9B, Central Florida, and I have about a half-acre property. This is the pond project that my daughter did basically all by herself. So I am very proud of her. The only issue that we didn't really consider is that we have zero shade around our pond. And what that basically means is that evaporation is pretty real. So we do have to refill it. Well, not refill it, but top it off with a little bit of water at least every week and a half. I do plan on getting some palm trees. I originally wanted coconut palms, but they don't have the best survival rate in my zone. They do well in like 10 and 11 because we do get below 30 sometimes in the winter. So maybe some queen palms, something that gets really tall and is going to provide some shade in this area. As far as updates, we had a sad update when, I'll show you, it comes to our chicks. We originally started off with 6. I believe it was 2 Orpingtons, 2 gold sex links, and 2 Sussex. I think that was it. We did lose one of the chicks after the 2nd week, and recently, 2 weeks ago, we lost 3 more chicks to a dog attack. This is under construction, so please ignore the mess. We had 5 of our chicks in here. My neighbor next door had a few dogs, and 2 of their rock rollers managed to dig underneath the fence and got into the chicken run. They didn't really break the wire, but they snapped a lot of these zip ties like it was tied with toilet tissue. And they were in the cage in a matter of minutes. And I was not able to scare them off. These 2 girls managed to escape and came running to me. So I quickly scooped them up and ran in the house. So we just have Goldilocks and Caramel. Those are the only 2 girls left. So we will try to get some more chicks. The goal was to have a good 6 to 8. So yeah, it was extremely terrible and horrifying to watch. So I had bought this big chicken coop that you see not put together that can house up to 10 birds. But right now we are only down to 2. So we are revisiting how we secure the fence. We bought some, I'm not even sure the name of them. They're like metal ties that you see on like the chain link fence that aren't easy to get through, and bought a higher grade chicken wire to reinforce. That's also not easy to get through. We also have it trailing a little over a foot beyond the run so that nothing can dig in, and I'm going to have it lined with the cement blocks all throughout both sides. And then I'm going to have some planter boxes in the front here. So just some different ways to try to secure the run. we did have them in that little tiny cage for the past 2 weeks, and I felt really bad for them. It's almost like you can hear them crying because they miss their freedom. But they're doing good. They were a little skittish the first few days after the attack. They didn't trust anything or anyone. But they still come to me. They let me feed them. Goldie is really nice. She likes actually being held, and she will let us pet her. So more to come with the chicken run. This is just going to be my collection of cardboard boxes, and this is going to be my outdoor open compost bin. Any scraps that I'm not using in the garden that can go in here, that's compostable, will go in here. This is going to be my raised bed garden area. Samson, get out of there. I have some landscape fabric that I'm going to put down to suppress the grass that's over here. And then we're going to do containers, and I'll slowly convert to in-ground bed as I build my soil. But that's going to be a process. So I still have my pineapple sage, my blue salvia, which I'm going to take out of here and try to divide so that I can put it in different places in my garden. And then these are 2 different varieties of blueberry bushes. No flowers, but tons of new growth. They were just bare sticks, so I'm just happy that they're not dead. I still have some herbs. I have them kind of tucked in so they don't get too much sun. I have my regular thyme, and then my lemon thyme, and then my parsley. This is my giant oregano bush. I need to come in and trim that, or it will take over this entire planter. I did remove all of my beets that were in here, except that one. I've been slowly breaking that off and giving it to the rabbits. And then I sowed some okra, the red okra seeds in here that are slowly coming up. These are some seedlings. I have different varieties of cherry tomatoes and the yellow pear cherry tomato. And then these 2 peppers here are my shishito peppers from the seeds I had last year. This is my LSU fig. It's finally putting on some new growth at the buds. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of liquid fertilizer. This is my Patanga cherry tree, also putting on new growth. So I'm going to go ahead and up pot it from the nursery pot it came in. This is a bell pepper that I got from Lowe's. Sorry, I guess it helps if I show it to you. That is putting on a huge bush of peppers. That's doing well. These are my mulberry trees. I have an everbearing and a world's best. They are definitely ready to get up potted and into the ground probably. I just don't know where exactly I want to put them. This is my midnight snack. They are very delicious. I have a lot of birds that come down and snack on them. But they turn this gorgeous red color, and they're darker on the top. They are extremely sweet. I'm not a big tomato person. Like, I eat them like in salads and cooked. But these I can eat just like this. So good. This is my Grimmel Cabo. Doing well. Lots of new growth. Don't know where I want to put it. So we're still in the nursery pot. I have some green onions that I got from the grocery store that I had used all the tops and then put them in soil, and this is what they look like. I am letting them go to seed, and then these are my onions from seed. These are my tiger lilies from last year that I'm so happy to see coming up. I've got quite a few, so that's exciting. Lilies are my favorite, especially tiger lilies. More onions that I started from seed. These are the transplants, the bigger ones. I bought those. I believe they're the Texas Sweet. The seedlings are Walla Walla. My last few carrots, there's like 2 in here. I'm basically just using the tops. The rabbits love these. And then I have some more transplant onions that I bought and put in here a while ago. I have my dwarf banana plants. It's the Cabernet variety, so basically the same variety that you see in the grocery store. And then I have a regular Cabernet banana plants. Both of them have pups that are already sprouting. This is my lemon seedling. I did start this from seed. It was originally from a Meyer seed, but the thing about Meyer's lemons is they're like hybrids, so you can only get a true Meyer's if you graft it. So more than likely this is probably pollinated or cross-pollinated with something else, so you never know what type of lemon you're going to get, but it's fine. I grew it from seed. It's growing. I'm happy. I did finally manage to finish this in-ground bed. I have cardboard on the bottom. My whole yard is basically sand. And then I put the black cow on top, some topsoil, some of the rabbit manure, and then some straw. So I finally put my sweet potato slips in here. They're on this side. And then I basically just put a whole bunch of southern cowpeas or black-eyed peas all over here, and I'm just going to use it as a cover crop. I also threw in some sunflower seeds because why not, and I'm just going to let this grow throughout the summer, and then chop it down come fall and cover it so that I can continue to grow this area, because it took a lot of soil to fill this bed. This is a Meyer's tree that I bought. Putting on some new growth. We have some new lemons. So it's doing well. This is my pink Eureka. Has not put on or kept any of its lemons. They usually fall off after blossoms. But I get a ton of new growth, and it has these beautiful pink variegated leaves. They're absolutely gorgeous when they're brand new. So as long as it's growing, it's fine. I've only had it for about a year. Samson, get from over there. That was here when I moved, so I have no idea what it is. I'll show you guys our rabbits. We have male and female. This is Nova. She's our white one. She had a false pregnancy where we were excited because we thought she was going to have a litter. We had lost our other boy, Prince, tragically after we moved here. He was playing outside with Samson. They loved to play together, but it was extremely hot that day, and he got really overheated and ended up passing out and didn't make it. This is Bolt. He is a male, but he's still quite young. They do not get along right now. We're hoping as he gets older, we can eventually breathing. As you can see, they love those carrot tops. And then this is going to be like my little cottage butterfly garden area that I'm slowly kind of putting together. I have some vincas here in the front. They're extremely heat tolerant. They do not mind the full sun. They don't burn. They produce these beautiful bright colored flowers. That one's a white one that I'm attempting to propagate. I had it sitting in water for like 4 weeks until it grew some roots, and I just put it in the ground today. So hopefully it holds, and I'll have the pink, the lighter pink, and then a white one. And then I have some, I forget what the purple plant is called, but it basically crawls all over the ground. The torpedo grass is relentless. It is still popping through the cardboard. I have my society garlic. Does great in the heat. I probably should have split it when I put it here, but it's here now. I'll just buy some more. Some milkweed back there. It was struggling in the full sun. And then I have another milkweed over here. I need something like in this area that's going to get a little bit tall. Number one, to provide a little bit of shade to the milkweed, and then eventually when I do get caterpillars, haven't seen any yet, they have somewhere to hide. This is my Barbados cherry that I put into the ground. It is blossoming, as you can see. I'm going to try to prune it so that it grows up. Right now it's kind of growing out instead of up like I wanted to. These are pineapple tops. This is my oldest that I've had for over a year, almost 2 years, I think. No pineapple yet, but I just got it in the ground, so I'm hoping that hopefully, I don't know, fall or next year, next spring, we'll get one. And then I have my dragon fruit. It was in a pot and it kept falling and breaking and snapping. So I put the post in the ground and I put it here, and I'm gonna have to figure out what to do when I reach the top. And then I have more pineapple tops here. Some of these are grown from pups, meaning they grow up on the side of the top, and then some of them are tops. I have to finish mulching down this area. And that is pretty much my update. I have a big aloe here. And I don't know what they are, but they just popped up. They're gorgeous. I have one here that just popped up. I have another one back there that just popped up. And then this is a rose bush that my mom got that has been thriving and actually doing well in this location. I do have the dead-headed and take off these spent blossoms. And then I have another one. That one's a lighter one though. It's not as fuchsia as the other one, but they're very pretty. I like the leaves. So this is my 3rd year gardening, so I'm still getting the hang of it and learning my non-edible plants that are just pretty for decorations. I love this little bush with its variegated leaves. I have them all over my yard. I think someone called it like a Hawaiian bush or something like that, but it's gorgeous. I love it. My fiddle leaf fig. I have some bromeliads in pots. I'm going to put them in this area where they can get some shade with a little bit of sun. This is the white vinca that I propagated. Then I have this beautiful purple ground cover. Don't know what that is, but it's gorgeous. I just need something to snuff out the grass that is trying to creep into the bed. Oh, there's another one of those lily plants, if you can see it way back there. That one's all pink. You can see it better here. So I'm not sure what that one is. I have another aloe, some more pineapple tops. I'm gonna have some canna lilies that are around the pond. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the garden update. I'll try to share some videos as I'm doing projects. I am 7 months pregnant, so it is exhausting and I get tired, and I try to do it when I have the little spurt of energy that I have. So I don't always remember to bring out my phone. But till next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop your suggestions. I have no idea what to do with the rest of this property. I do want a whole bunch of fruit trees planted everywhere, and to have like zones. So this is my tropical area, and I'm going to get some those little beach Adirondack chairs and have my tropical plants all around the pond. And yeah, that is the plan. All right, love you guys.